Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy Show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Guys, today we're talking about being here, meaning being present, being there for others, and also being here, being present, being there for yourself. So we have a really interesting show planned today, so thanks for joining us. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. We have a series of great workshops and webinars. Go to the website, holler at us, we'll holler back. Allow me to say a few words about myself first. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, author of the Pulitzer Prize-nominated Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a theory of American literatures. I'm the board president of a really incredible nonprofit. Even during COVID, we're still doing it. It's amazing how, props out to Dwight Trumbull, our executive director. I mean, just incredible leadership during this crazy time. We've just still been balling the world stage. It's pretty incredible. So if you ever come to LA, certainly come to the world stage in Lombard Park, or just you can go to, because now we're live streaming all of our everything, so you can just go to theworldstage.org and see about how we do it online now. So my educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English Lit from the University of California at Riverside. I guess I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag or boast. I say it because people are almost always surprised to hear that level of productivity, given how crazy my own personal narrative is. I am a product of a young woman who was assaulted at age 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption to a amazing single divorcee. But at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Yo, difficult times for the young MD. Yet it's cool. Modi famously said, "How you like me now?" Right? And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, I know many people can, and that really inspires me personally, and certainly inspires this show, because I know it's not where you're from; it's where you're about to go. Let's dive into the topic today. So we're talking about it's being here. It's kind of a play on words about being there for others, but being there, which is point one, means being here, right? You can't really, I mean, you can probably, but you are most effectively able to quote unquote be there for others by being here, by being present for yourself, being alive, getting home, being able to be there by being here. My life is pinging right now. That's point one. Well, how do you be here? How do you be here to be there? Well, that's point two, which is, if you know the show, you know we talk a lot about productivity in the context of working from the inside out. And we encourage people to develop some type, guys, of a spiritual, call it energetic practice. I think that you do every morning, ideally when you first get up around your waking hours, so you can kind of prepare, like putting on your armor to go deal. I mean, that's what I have found to be the absolute key. So, if you know the show, we talk a lot about meditation in particular, which is my own personal primary undergirding spiritual practice, but also do many things. It's mind, body, and spirit. And we're not saying do what I do at all. We're saying figure out, do what you need to do so that you can be your high self. But you want to do it every day. Why? Because life happens every damn day, which goes right into point three. As you begin to ritualize yourself, ritualize your behavior. I was just watching a video recently of I almost said slum village, a spillage village. Soulful cats from Atlanta and also Baltimore signed to Dreamville, J. Cole's label. I'm so encouraged seeing this band out. It's Earth Gang, it's JID, it's I'm sure you know this group, but just encouraging to see soulfulness in art and dexterity. Sometimes, as we are pursuing our lives, we're offered opportunities. Let me clear my throat. And ultimately, it is about being true to yourself and keeping it soulful, keeping it black. Which I'm not sure why I even said all that, but it came on out. We're gonna go with it. The power of authenticity. That's a part of being there for others, by being here, by being present to your most authentic self. And in the long run, in my experience, that works out. Even in the short run, people hate on you, things don't go your way, you get attacked. I've had a lot of all that happen in my life, that's for sure. When you're black and excellent, get ready. They gonna come for you. And don't be afraid, that's just part of the deal, because black people who are excellent provoke people. It's a weird, very disappointing situation, but if you're black and excellent, you know what I'm talking about. So, oh my God, I got mad stories, guys. Whoo! But I mentioned that to say that even when that goes down, in the long run, that excellence will prevail. It's true. It will prevail. So great art will prevail if that's a part of your thing. It could be the art of business. It can be the art of writing. It could be the art, whatever, artistry as in the high level, inspire production of whatever you do. The art of the deal, the art of whatever you are doing. But that's for many of us who are also actually artists, and in business as well. But many of us are artists who are creators. And when you're a creator, I mean, we all have to deal with this. I shouldn't say we all, but many of us deal with this idea of that you're trying to do your art and do what you do and get it out into the world. And it's okay at times. You have to work with people. You have to make compromises to a certain degree, because it's not just you who's doing this work. And that's okay to be humble. But you have to also have kind of a line of what you're not going to do. So I say that to say that you want to think about, as we're talking about being here for others as a way to be there for yourselves, to be there for others, you want to also be there for yourself, right? Trust yourself, know that being your most authentic self, being true to yourself, essentially, in the long run is going to work, right? It doesn't mean you need to be obstinate. I ain't changing nothing. But it does mean you want to respect, you want to develop a relationship with yourself, which is why we talk so much about meditation on this show, but also begin to trust that gut and do the things that you know are right for you. So I feel I'm a little preachy right now. I'm going to stop. Thanks for being here. We love and respect you here. That ain't preaching. That's just the truth right there. We love and respect you here. That's not preaching. That's just the truth. We'll see you. Today's Friday. We'll see you this afternoon for the last show of the week. I think that's it. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.